Hello, friends. I'm back. Oh, did you miss me? Oh, only say good things in the comments. Okay, let me check to make sure this live is where it needs to be and share it into my group. There we are. Ooh, we are tired today. Sharing this into the Bling Boutique. Oh, it's working. Everything's working so far. So good. All right, friends. Hello, talk to me in the comments. Let me know you're with me. You'll have to excuse me. I do have a cough drop in my mouth because I don't want to cough on screen for you guys. And yeah, I just have this tiny little cold. It's like, welcome back to Minnesota and the cold weather. And I am having a really hard time warming up. I am not gonna lie. I have been in my office with my thumb holes and just like I had a coat on earlier, wearing it all day, and then it's like, oh, I'm cold, you guys. Hello, hello. Thanks for talking to me in the comments. Hey, Jennifer. But I'm back, and I have to tell you, I have so many boxes to go through. My wonderful neighbors grabbed all my boxes and all our mail while we were gone. And there's just so much that I still have to go through, and I have yet to open one of those boxes. So if you did some of the super bling for the big game, it's here. I just need to go through it all. But today is just a really big push day. So I've been focusing on that. So I will get all those things, but probably not until tomorrow. So it's coming. Okay, it's coming. But hello, we are back from Cancun. We were all safe the entire time. I know I have I've had a couple private messages for people saying, "Oh my gosh, I was so worried." I'm like, no, it was so far away from where we were at, like we didn't see any problems whatsoever where we were in Cancun. So, but man, what a trip. It was a long trip for our family. I think Parks, honestly, he was probably ready to come home probably like 4 days ago. But yes, hello Sherry. Thanks for hopping on, you guys. But yeah, my youngest, he was ready to come home a while ago, but he's a homebody. Then there was my daughter who we could barely get out of the pool on some afternoons. We're like, okay, we gotta go get showered up and ready for like dinner and things. And then she goes deep dives into the pool again and again and again. So it's fine. But yeah, so my kids loved it. They had a blast. And it was just so funny how quickly like Collins and my oldest crew, how their skin like browned up the minute they saw the sun. But my goodness, it felt great to be in warm weather. Felt it was awesome to be in the beaches and oceans and do fun things with the kids. We took them deep sea fishing. The boys, Collins didn't want to do it, so Craig and I took the boys deep sea fishing, and I don't remember how many fish we caught, but like three of them were giant, like amberjacks. When I say giant, like 50-pound fish. So it was kind of fun. And groupers, my youngest caught a barracuda, and then a barracuda. And then we went snorkeling later with just Collins and crew, my two oldest. And while we were snorkeling, I'm gonna show jewelry, you guys. Don't worry, we're all about Park Lane jewelry here. But I want to just tell you this fishing story. It is a real one. But so when we were deep sea fishing, my youngest caught a barracuda. I was like, that's crazy. And then we went snorkeling later with my oldest and my girl, and we saw a barracuda in the water. And that barracuda was the size of my oldest child. And I was like, oh my gosh. And crew did get super close to it. I was like, don't get any closer to that barracuda. But Craig was looking up how big barracudas get, and that was like on the largest size. And Craig goes, I've been diving, he's scuba dived for a long time, and many times, and he's never seen a barracuda that big. So I was like, that was insane. Absolutely insane. Yes, we had so many wonderful experiences with our kids. Great to see my mom, and enjoy my mom with my brother and myself and all four of her grandkids all together. I mean, it was a lot of fun. All right, but we're back. And today is a big day for us. And Parkland surprised us on our last finale night that they were announcing they were announcing triple points. I'm like, what? They like so extreme last minute triple points, which means a potential of 10,000 points could be gained tonight towards our Costa Rica trip. So you know your girl's all in. It's Costa Rica, it's triple points, and I am pushing really hard to max out those triple points as much as I possibly can. Because hello, it is worth it. And like these trips mean so much to our family. So hello everybody. Thanks for commenting. Hey Annie. And we have Sherry. All right, and Jan, awesome. Thanks for commenting, you guys. We're back to the comment drawing. So the more you comment in the comment section, the better it is. And next week we'll start doing those comment drawing lives or drawings again. So triple points right now. Okay, and the free necklace is still available. That shamrock necklace, the icon shamrock necklace, I have to show you guys. This is going to be free added on to any $40 order. So this is just like our other icon necklaces, except in this beautiful shamrock green, which actually, how fun of a color combo is that? I really love that actually. That's really cute. Great way to put a pop of color on a different pop of color, if that makes sense. No, this is what we call when you do two completely opposite colors, but they go and they work so well together. Um, oh, it just went out of my brain. There is a special word for that, but it's basically you're taking two colors from opposite part of the color wheel, and they're like a marriage. They work so well together, even though they're polar opposites. And this is why, like when you look at the colors of McDonald's or Burger King, like it's yellow and red for McDonald's. So they're polar opposites on the color wheel, but they work so well together. So that is why this looks beautiful together, doesn't it? What a great way to like everybody. I saw somebody comment, like everybody is Irish on St. Patrick's Day. I'm like, yeah, that's so true. We've got no Irish whatsoever in us, but man, the leprechaun pull shenanigans on my kids whenever that day rolls around. So yeah, so this is being added automatically to your cart with a $40 order. Okay, it should show up in your cart. Yes, that's the question. It should, as well, as long as it's still available. But sorry, I'm gonna take a drink of water quick. You need like at least a $40 item in your cart. Now, make it a $50 item, and you'll go into all my drawings, you guys. So for example, if you added like the trend earrings, these are only 40 something. Add these. If you go view your cart, it should say you have 2 items in your cart while supplies last. I'm guessing this necklace is going to sell out at some point today because there's a lot of people that are in the same boat as me that are shooting to get that triple points and all the things. So a lot of orders are going in right now. So if you want to snag this guy for free, put at least a $40 something in your cart. But remember, the more you order tonight, the more chances you're going to get into the drawing. So I'm doing a $400 shopping spree. By the way, that is going to happen right around 7 p.m. tonight, Central. 7 p.m. Central. Hello, everybody. All right. I love it. Hey, Carol. Hey, me, Amy. And Annie's on. Can't remember if I said hello to you. So sorry for the little bits of cough. But so far, if you do a $50 order, you get 1 entry for the $400 shopping spree. If you do what's the next level? 150, I'm giving you more entries. Okay, $90 bonus buy, you're going to unlock a two tickets, and then it's just going to go up from there. So because listen, we want to give away free items today and a $400 shopping spree. Cancun swag bag, I found a lot of really great swag. A lot of really great swag while I was down there. So I went shopping for you guys, and actually my husband did too. He was like, "Okay, what are we looking for? What do we still need?" Absolutely love it. So yes, so we got all that taken care of. So I have a swag bag ready to go to somebody. I'll do that drawing tomorrow though. And then, sorry, excuse me for the coughing, you guys. I apologize. Darn cold. And then I put this announcement out, but I don't think it made that big of a splash because it was kind of mixed in with everything else that I announced the last 2 weeks. Is my online Blingo game online, so anybody in the U.S. can join, right? Because it'll be on Zoom, and then that's going to happen in March. But there's only one way to get in. And I said, if anybody placed $100 order at any point in February, or it could be a couple orders that total up to $100, you guys are in it. All right. So you got an automatic entry into my online Blingo game that's going to happen beginning of March. All right. So, everybody loves Blingo. Seriously, it's so much fun, you guys. You win tons of prizes, get to hang out with me on Zoom, and we just have so much fun. So it doesn't matter where you're at. But the date and time for that is coming later, though. Right now, I've been focusing on trying to message a bunch of people and talk to everybody and all the things, and make sure I get people taken care of that want to take care of carts. So, big thing is that we're pushing. I know I'm. Doesn't happen all the time, but right now I'm pushing to max out the triple points for Costa Rica because we're talking 10,000 points, you guys. I could max out to get 10,000 points by tonight. That's just insane, right? That will be absolutely huge, right? Oh, thanks, Annie. Thanks for the compliment. Okay, what else? Free shamrock necklace. Your pass into my online Blingo game. All of this ends tonight. Also, they're giving away a Louis Vuitton purse. How insane is that? When I say they, Park Lane Jewelry. Park Lane Jewelry. So they also announced on our farewell dinner that they said anybody who starts their business with a simple $300 starter party by tonight, you go into the drawing for a Louis Vuitton. That's funny. Louis Vuitton bag. And if you win it, the new stylist win it, the recruiter also wins one. I don't own any of those type of things, but I would certainly love to win one, right? And wouldn't you? I mean, that would just be amazing. So that is also happening. I'm looking at my notes. What did I forget? Oh, okay. Are you ready? Are you ready to see a couple of really quick sneak peeks of things that I got in Cancun? So that's one thing about Park Lane. They spoil us with these amazing trips. And the trips are like, it's not just any old resort. Okay, let's just put it that way. They're really particular on the destination, the places that we stay. They always look for high class, look for 5-star things. And like seriously, our resort was kind of far away from everything. And to get into the resort was like a giant gated thing. And if you weren't on the manifest, you weren't getting through those gates. I was a little impressed by that because even when we got in, we thought, well, gosh, don't we need like bracelets to show that we're at the all inclusive or any of that stuff? But no, they didn't need to do that for anybody because it's such kind of on a lockdown resort, just naturally. Like safety is our number one priority, and just it was so incredibly beautiful. So because of that, it's like you think and you realize, like, gosh, how are they going to outdo themselves on the next trips and things like that? Amsterdam it's just going to be so great. And then fast forward to the Costa Rica trip that we're earning right now. I'm sure that resort, we need to look into that. I think Craig already started to, but I'm sure it's going to be just as fabulous as the one in Cancun. And yeah, so when you're there, though, not only do they spoil us with all these things, like they had some dancers on one of our award dinner nights. Yeah, they had an awards dinner presentation where they recognized a couple different categories. One, they recognized everybody who sold over $100,000 last year alone. So they do that recognition only during their spring trip that we earned. And those that sold over $100,000 in 2025 got this beautiful micro bracelet. And yes, I earned one. This beautiful micro bracelet. This bracelet is called Margarita, and it is the perfect color of a margarita. And not that I saw many of those when I was in Cancun. Joking. But set in silver, beautiful margarita bracelet that all of the earners of people who sold over $100,000 in 2025, they earned this beautiful bracelet. But it's called Margarita to give you a color difference of that versus the shamrock necklace that's free right now. And it's a little bit lighter. So honestly, really picture a margarita drink. That's the color of this. Okay. But right now you can grab this shamrock necklace free with a $40 order while supplies last, which I don't think they're going to last very long. And if you do order, please use the link in the description. And if the link in the description doesn't work, go to the link tree, which is the very last link down in the description of this. You should be able to click on that. And then when you do, it's like it says browse the new collection at the top. That's the link. Okay. And then also, they gave every single person who attended, not every single person, every stylist. Okay, my husband didn't get one of these. Every stylist who attended the Cancun trip, because listen, some people cashed out, which Craig was like, "Oh, you can cash out?" I'm like, "Yeah, I can cash out." And he's like, "Well, how much is a cash out?" And it's like $1,000 per trip. And he's like, "Yeah, that's not worth it." He's like, "Why would you not take the trip?" I'm like, "I know, right? Because the experience is well worth that. Much more than that." But everybody got a brand new piece and or pieces. I honestly don't know anything about this that they gave us. I don't know if it's one piece or three pieces, three separate. I don't know if it comes together. I have no idea any history of this necklace, but this is what all of the Cancun people got, and they were wearing it around the pool. Craig wore it on the very last night, and it actually worked out perfect with his outfit. And several other gentlemen that attended also wore this necklace on the last night too, and it looked so good. So it's this three-piece necklace that our last night was called Tropical with a Touch of Neon. All right. So the colors, it's this bright yellow, bright pink, and bright yellow. So we got three chains and they're all separate, which now you understand why I said, like, I don't know if it's three different necklaces or if they do come all together. I don't know. But it's like a enamel dipped, I'm going to call it dipped, enamel dipped chain that the ladies were wearing around the pool, left and right, getting it wet, all the things. I'm like, "Oh, all right, cool." I personally don't wear a lot of necklaces when I'm around the pool because I don't want the tan line, but others do. So, anyways, but my husband wore the pink one because this was separate. He wore this one the night with his like tropical blue shirt, and it looked absolutely phenomenal. And what is so fun is that when you attend these events where these ladies get these new pieces and versatile pieces like this, so fun to watch all of the different ways that they already styled it. Like I saw this mixed in with pearls and gold and all sorts of things, and it looked absolutely fantastic. But this kind of a coated chain apparently is very hot and trendy. I'm like, I had never known that. And then I saw one lady wrap it as a bracelet or anklet, sorry. Wrapped it as an anklet, but I think you can wrap it like a bracelet. So we're gonna have to do some playing around with these when they're available. Honestly, I don't know when they're gonna come out. But we got these three chains at our Cancun event, and it was just so incredibly fun to see how people rocked them and wore them and styled them. and made them work with all of their outfits. It seriously was just so awesome. And I just honestly, I love to see all the men that wore these chains as well, right under their collared shirts. It was like, it looked so good. Anywho's, but so, okay. Closing up, refresher, really quick. Free shamrock necklace with any $40 order. But if you make it a $50 order, you get into all my drawings. Okay. Cancun swag bag, everybody goes into that one, regardless of how much you purchase. But the link closes later tonight. However, if you want your name in for the $400 shopping spree, you have to shop by 7 tonight. My time, Central, 7 Central. I'll go live just in the Bling Boutique with that drawing for the $400 shopping spree. But the link will stay active for a while we push to hit that magical number, the 3333. Okay. That's the number we're shooting for. Why? Because it means 10,000 trip points. That's why. Okay. I know. I'm just so excited about it. So that's it, my friends. Happy Wednesday to you. Good to be back. Even though we're all really exhausted. Good to be back. And I wish I could warm up quicker, but you know, that's the way it goes. And I'll be right back tomorrow with our Wishlist Wednesday drawing. I'll do a drawing for the swag bag also. And oh goodness, you know what? Tomorrow it would be our first day of March in Park Lane World, which means I just have to do a $150 shopping spree as well starting tomorrow. Gosh, I hope I get my ducks in a row. But I also have tons of boxes of jewelry to go through for all of you guys who are waiting on jewelry for me. I'm going to get it done. All right. See you guys later.